Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm Cheri, holding your space. I've got Cheri here with me, Trancing with
everybody.
Spirit, and Sally Salrodz. So, welcome, everybody. Hi, Starfish, Jenny, and Viviani, Judy, Brenda, Imagine with me. How are you? And Judy, Liz, and Awe. Good to see everybody. So, we are going on today to show you scenes from Sal's land. And yeah, Janet, I think it will be really interesting today. So, and the good news is Sally is in charge.
Mhm. Is that the good news?
That is the best news.
Oh my God. You don't know me too well, Terry.
Well, you're the mad scientist today. And can I
Okay.
just say you look so healthy and vibrant, Sally.
Mhm. What?
I'm so excited to see you like this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I must,
You do.
other people have said that, and I just must have looked like hell before.
No,
You
you
know?
didn't.
That's
You
all I
didn't.
can say. Someone that I used to work with back in my pharma days, I've been posting these on my Facebook, little tiny clips, And
Yeah.
if people are interested, they will, message me.
Sure.
And I've told them that I have appeared on a few shows and shown the stuff there. And she's in the UK, and anyway, she was like, "Oh my God, you're in my living room." She's awesome. She's British, and she's like, "Sals, I can't believe it. You look so good." I'm like,
No, you do. Well, I
Okay.
think, when all this first started happening and you were showing it, I think you were a little bewildered, maybe.
I still am.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But you're embracing it now.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
difference. Now you're embracing it, you're trusting it, you're
it's-
going in the direction that you were kind of you took the leap.
I don't know if I have, but what I can say is that I've stopped asking other people what things are.
Thank you.
I'd say
Yeah.
that that's probably the biggest change.
Yep.
Because I've learned that everyone has a different perception,
Mhm.
and what is someone else's truth isn't necessarily mine. So yeah, I
Mhm.
try to thank you. And thank
Judy.
you again, Judy, for that sweet message this morning. It really did make me tear up.
Made me
Um,
tear up too. She's
yeah,
so sweet. Yeah.
totally. Okay, guys. So I know we have a ton of things to look at. So do you want to start? Let me ask you. Do you want to start with the one that you showed, Terry, the one with the streaming orbs, or do you want to start with the Cocopelli-like thing?
Let's start with Cocopella light thing.
Because
That
we
sounds
didn't
like
get to see
fun.
that the last time, and my lamp is flicking here.
Yeah. I think we had close to 400 hits on that show with Diana.
Wow.
So yeah, I
Wow.
think a lot of
Let's
people
break the
saw that.
bank. Okay.
Yeah, girl. Let's do it.
Sip. See, I'm a messy drinker.
We've been jamming out in the background. Aloha, medium Betsy Palmer. She's house cleaning and lurking today.
My
Looking
little radio
Lurking is
makes
sometimes the best
rainbow
thing to
colors.
do.
Okay, so I need to share my screen, guys, so hopefully you can see this. I'm going to try to share the entire screen.
Yeah.
And see what we can do there. And this may or may not be someone in the community who was visiting me. This is not me. So this was back on, and I thought this was interesting, Cheri. It's back on the 4th of July that this occurred.
Okay.
So thinking about, the recent events, shall we say, it hit me again that maybe there's some type of connection, some type of thing. Anyway, I'll put it at 1/4 speed, and here we go. Let me know if you can see.
Oh, let me add it because nobody can see that.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Okay, now they can see it.
Okay, here we go. And I can I'll stop it when it gets to a more interesting thing. So there are going to be a ton of things flying here.
Oh,
Okay?
that was a big one.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can go back and, we can relook at, and some of these are really beautiful, like green or orange.
Yeah.
That
I'm
one
seeing the
orange
colors.
coming in, that green, and this was just a very active night.
Yeah.
Not every night is not like this now. It's been much more subdued lately.
Mhm.
Well, and when this entity, this one came in, they got a little busier, didn't they?
Yeah, this person here.
Yeah.
It was busy before.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, when she walked into the
yeah, I hear what you're saying.
today.
I don't know if it was, I could go back and scroll back and we could see what it looked like before they came in. So this is before they're here.
Yeah.
I'll just let it play a little bit.
Okay.
This is at real time.
Oh, you're right. It is quite busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was in
Lots of
general
activity.
a pretty busy night. But yeah, I have on my property, I have a pool and I have these little toads. They're little red spotted toads, and the toads come and jump in the pool and try to breed in the pool.
Wow.
So every night there has to be a patrolling, of the area. One night I got out 6 toads.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine that
Wow.
it's good for him out there.
Well,
what-
they somehow, they're called no, the other kind, there's 2 kinds of toads.
Yeah. And White Dragon is asking, they say, I see a lot of bugs flying around. What are we looking for?
I don't know that they're bugs, but
Yeah. We don't think
some
they're bugs,
may
White
be.
Dragon.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a little, I don't know.
Yeah, they're not bugs. Most of them.
Some of them for sure are.
Yeah, some.
I don't proclaim to know what everything is. I know that some of the things that I've seen, and this is just going so fast, it's hard to really look at it. So I'm going to just slow it down to quarter speed.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is amazing when you slow it down, you really get you can definitely tell it's not a bug when you slow a lot of these down, and you can really differentiate the two.
Yeah. It's I've thought a lot about this, spent way too much time thinking about it and trying to understand what it all is. And I know that some people call things rods and skyfish.
Mhm.
That's something that
White
I've
Dragon
learned
was asking.
during this
Yeah.
period. Yeah, and some people think that they're bugs.
Yeah. That's Jay Melissa.
I
That's
don't
okay.
know what they are. And this is, as they say, for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. And let me just say this. Sal has this property out in the desert and it's fairly remote, aren't you, Sal?
Yeah, I'm outside city limits.
Yeah. And it's, this is just the beginning, you guys. I have seen so many things coming from this property. And let me just add, Sally is also a scientist. So
Ooh,
she
look at
has
that.
that background.
Pretty
Yeah, let me see that again because I was busy talking.
Oh, Cheri.
Looking around.
Okay, let's
Need to
see.
pay attention. This is so much fun. Yeah, some of them are have so much design to them.
Right, and so much color, and it's just there's certain things that there's in the way some of them move.
That is just not a bug there for sure, right? I don't know what it is.
No, it's not.
That's an orb.
Again, everyone is going to see what they see.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, Rachel says fairies. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Yeah,
definitely,
I've definitely seen fairies. You can see
yeah.
pixies and sprites and all that on our property too.
Ooh,
And they
check
They
look
that
call
good.
me
out.
buses,
Right.
Yeah.
but I know other people have different names for them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like I think they would call that a rod.
Yeah. And you can tell the difference, you guys. Judy's saying phase for sure. And you can tell the difference between an orb and a bug, or an orb and a piece of dust.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
At the end,
It's
I'm going
the
to show that
definition.
the big streaming one, but I'm going to show it live, at at real time. So you'll see how long. It's over 4 minutes.
Wow.
Of this streaming. Okay, I'm going to play this a little faster now.
Okay.
Tell me if you want me to stop, Cheri. This is at 1/4 speed.
Oh no, this is beautiful. This you can really tell and get more of a form from them.
And you can see the different colors on some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's interesting when you play this at real time. You can actually hear fireworks going off in the background from my neighbor. I didn't appreciate.
And it's
I bet.
interesting to see what direction. Oh, did you see the green in the background there?
No, you want me to go
You
back?
guys?
Is that the fireworks or is that something different?
I don't know. It was back in the left-hand corner.
Right.
Well, I
Underneath
think
where it
I
said
think
camera
it's
one.
something else. Yeah.
It might have been a flashlight. Sometimes when you
Okay.
Oh, okay.
the flashlight, you go, oh my God, what's that? Yeah, I've certainly done it.
Yeah. Yeah, we were doing that in Sedona, everybody out there with their cameras trying to get the ETs, and we were like, getting each other's flashes.
I thought that was interesting what White Dragon said this morning about ETs and the connection potentially to owls.
I really liked that. And then I went to the thrift store today for 5 minutes to give myself a gift. And what did I see? A ceramic owl.
Huh.
Of course.
And I was like, hello, honey.
Wow.
Yeah, that back there was me, I think, with the flashlight.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting with owls because my mom collected owls and when she was younger, she had seen, I think over Lake Erie or something, a flying something.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So we're getting closer to the blue man, if you will, or the Cocopelli-like figure.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, this is just the beginning. So there's
Yeah,
so much.
we have a lot to look at. Obviously, there's hours and hours of video.
Yeah, so if nobody's doing anything till 5 o'clock tonight, we're good.
Yeah, I got you now. I got a big turkey, so we'll be good.
Just gnawing on that turkey leg.
I went to Costco last night. It was an 18-pound turkey.
Wow.
How
I got
many-
a ham. And then I remembered all my stuff packed.
I'm going to spatchcock it today. Hopefully it will fit in my pan.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's good. I had to buy foil pans.
Look at those beauties, huh?
Man,
Wow.
they're
I love
amazing.
it when they're kind of the rainbow colors.
I was just going to say the iridescent. I love
Yeah.
that. Iridescent-ish.
Yeah, and the shape, it's like a long orb, like a spaceship.
Mhm.
Everybody coming in together.
Yeah, I
Someone
love the one show that I did with Val. I showed some energetic dragonflies. They truly look like dragonflies, but they were energetic forms.
Right.
Which was so cool to me. That might have been my favorite video because it wasn't even that dark out yet,
And like that, whatever that was, the way they come in and move is just so.
They're dancing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, it was the 4th, so it was a big energy day in general.
Was it 11/4? Is this one 11/4? Or this is
No, this is the 4th of July.
Okay. Have you ever tried playing music out there?
I have.
Oh, does it make a difference?
Sometimes I'll do sound sound stuff, you know.
Like Mozart or
No, I haven't done that. I've done the solfeggio or whatever it's called, the tone.
oh yeah,
Oh, the frequencies.
Yeah. See if there was any response. I haven't really had huge response yet. I think I've had a little bit, but I'm not ready to really release that to the world.
Yeah, I bet.
yeah.
Um,
I think that's going to be your next thing. The
This is
sound.
really weird, but I just heard play
Look at
Motown.
that, will ya? Look
Wow.
at that. Did you see that? Man, I want to watch that again.
Play it again. Yeah.
Play it again, Sal.
I was too busy talking. See, I look at people when I talk. I look at the chat when I'm talking because I think they're looking at me and I'm looking at them and yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
know.
gonna frame by frame this.
Okay. Wow.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. It went inside something.
You know, I don't know what happens when it goes in the split. I did have a reading from Kim, Intuitive View,
Uh-huh.
and
Right there.
that there's a portal in this split.
Yeah.
Right, there's
definitely.
something right there.
Yeah.
I don't know where that little one went. Did I not go back far enough?
I saw were that one thing that popped up that looked like a figure?
No, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Unless you saw another one.
I saw something like a big mass type thing that came in, but
That one?
This is the one. This is the one I like.
that
Look
one
at
right there.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at the flower.
Wow.
Oh
Let's
my
do that one
God.
again.
Yeah. I love that one.
Yeah, that's just gorgeous.
That's amazing. So you guys go ahead and put in there whatever you think it is.
I think that's some type of elemental or something.
Yeah. If
That
you think
one
it's
is a little
elemental or
on that one as well.
oh, hi Sharon. Thank you for being here, honey. I'm so sorry your dog's not feeling well.
Oh,
Here it is, guys.
Lots of love and hug.
wow.
Oh,
Oh,
make it
this
bigger
is
so you
it.
can see it.
Wow.
Oh my God. Look at the
Wow, look at
color.
that.
You guys. This is just amazing.
I think this is the same thing as in the dragonfly.
Yeah, dragon.
I'm calling the dragonflies. The energetic
yeah.
dragonfly. Look how beautiful that is, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. That one I'm gonna have to print off and frame.
Yes,
I wish you would.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
plan to do
That's
that.
awesome.
Some of these really interesting shapes that I've got.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, look
Wow.
at that.
Wow, huh?
Just gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Oh, it's stunning.
You know, the oh look, there's one over here too, this white one.
Yep.
I wonder
Wonder what that is. Do we have
Hey,
a
Sam,
consensus?
if you're watching, text me if you know what that is. That's my daughter.
Oh,
She has seen fairies and sprites and pixies, and sometimes she can pick up certain things too.
Look at how beautiful, huh?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm in love with this little one.
I know. I love that. That is just awesome.
I think they're intergalactic fae and that they move from realm to realm.
What I find interesting too is how it can morph in shape and size.
Right. I thought, yes.
I mean, I know that there's perspective here, and we don't really know exactly where it is, but you can kind of tell given how many, and I know this is much closer, but you can kind of tell given the background, you know?
Yeah.
Sprite, dragon, it's like you can feel like because everyone thinks a dragon has to be big, but it does not.
This is a flashlight light that's coming in over here.
Yeah. So okay, Judy's saying Sprite. Deanna's saying a Princess P. Judy's And Judy's also saying dragon. White dragon saying the big one looks like a fairy with legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam says it looks like pixies. What she called pixies when she was younger.
Yeah. Yeah. Linda says looks like Tinkerbell, right?
Right. Because
Hey,
you know,
bright
even though
shining
we
ray.
say we see
Hey,
fairies,
everybody,
and
I
tell 'em-
believe. Wasn't
Right.
that what you had to do? I believe.
Right. I believe.
You know, it's like I remember back in 2004, I was living in Massachusetts, and the Red Sox were like about to lose, and we had this amazing comeback with, you know, this kind of team of clowns. It was like the I Believe season, you know.
Yeah.
And I think we need more of that.
Yeah.
Because it's true, when we say we see pixies or fairies, we're assuming that they're just from a different dimension, and we assume they're from Earth, but we don't always technically know.
No.
I mean,
and as I said, you know, we don't even know what things are supposed to look like, right?
Exactly. We don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I kind of came up with my own terms.
Right.
I love that. Sal, you're the boss of that.
In my own mind.
In some ways, you can see like a pixie or whatever, and then sometimes it really does look like a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm sure they're shapeshifters too.
Right.
Most
That could
of
be
us
another
are.
thing.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
That looks like I've got some marble busts from my grandmother.
Oh yeah.
What that looks like. I see something very
Sometimes
gruesome.
there were shapes that I would call like a Casper type thing. You know, they're more blobby than bussy.
Yeah. And their form shaping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Judy?
I still get ones that are like that. Not exactly like that. Like the activity for some of these creatures or beings or whatever, these light forms has really been reduced. But I'm not sure if it's been reduced because of my upset over it, because I got really pissed off when my second hard drive failure occurred.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I basically was like, I'm not doing this if you're going to be, you know, taking my videos. But I still kept collecting videos. I just wasn't really paying much attention.
Sometimes we need a reset to
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, the pandemic was a reset. I think the election was a reset.
Yeah.
And it's a chance to look at things a little differently.
True.
Yeah. Bright Shiny Ray says, I have been feeling so grateful for you, Sally, because you have done the work so that all of us can see these. I'm quiet, but watching very often. I'm not quiet in person in real life. LOL. LOL.
There he is.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's like a giraffe with wings.
It's like a Cocopelli guy.
Oh, so yeah, you're right. A Cocopelli.
Let me see if I can bring that back a little bit. I'm at 221002. 22. Okay, that's probably as good as I can get. 22.
Wow.
Okay, so it's going to obviously come in over here.
Okay.
I will try to stop it and then go frame by frame here.
Wow. Look at that.
It's amazing the amount of like energy it has. I think this is it. I think it's moving across.
It's like it's going in and out of that portal too.
Here, it's coming over here.
Yeah.
Upper left.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoops. Yeah.
Wow. Man,
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
stunning.
And the amazing thing is it took that shape twice. You know, it
Yeah.
took that, it was like that at 22:10:02 and again at 03. 22.
Yeah. White Dragon says, have you tried playing music to them? We were just talking about that, White Dragon. Maybe some classic or Celtic music.
I heard Motown.
I only just recently got my rattlesnake fencing in. So that makes it a little more reasonable for me to go out in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really something that I had felt comfortable doing. But I do. I mean, I go out on there's a pool here, and I go on the pool deck and stuff. But and frankly, I'm in Arizona, and it's hot. It's been hot, and now is a kind of a better time. Look over here, huh? Those are so beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
They're just stunning. Yeah, I could watch this all night. Did anybody else bring popcorn?
Well, I got that turkey.
Oh, that's right.
Wow. That it almost looks like in human form, like exactly like Tinkerbell, and then it shifts.
You wonder
Yeah.
sometimes how these here it comes in again. We're playing.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
there's that shape, right?
Right.
The first time it took that form. And then it's gonna come around again and do the same thing.
that's a show off right there.
I think so. It's like, look what I can do. It's pretty amazing.
I'm thinking John Travolta and what was that movie when he was the dancing at the disco? I can't
Oh,
remember.
Saturday Night Live Fever.
Yeah, Saturday Night Fever. Yeah. The
Anyway,
white suit.
there's other things that I wanted to show you as well. So let me move to something different, if that's okay. Or do you want to just see
Okay.
I'll let you decide, Terry. You've been waiting a long time.
Oh no, yeah, let's go ahead. Move on, girl.
Nothing more. Okay.
I love this. Mary says crystalline birds and butterflies and serpents. Beautiful. I love that, Mary. Love that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So one thing that I wanted to mention is this thing that I used to call a blue tendril. I have heard them called blue ray beings also. So back in May is the first time I started seeing them. I don't have the video ready to go, but I do have this. Let me see if I can. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd you go? I just closed it. Dope. Okay.
Okay. We got lots of time.
I'll get it back. No worries. Okay, so that's this one. And this one is, I don't know how to make this go away. I used to be really good, but since I don't work anymore, I guess I don't have to be. Anyway, these are screenshots taken, from my well, at the time I only had one camera and I didn't have my current setup, so it doesn't say camera one. But what you'll see is how these things move. And this is really consistent with how they appear now. So, and I on one of the videos, I think I did with Val, I had my hand inside one of these. It was in my backyard.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that was the night that I had the big green, I think it was green thing that I kind of sat inside.
Yeah.
Anyway, these blue tendrils or the blue rays have been coming again. So they haven't been there for a long time. And they started coming back. I guess I first started seeing them in November again.
Wow.
But let me show you this one, the circling rainbow rays. That's on 9/25. So
hi, Dancing River of Stars, and anybody else that's joining us now. This is Sal. She's a scientist, and this is her property in Arizona. And this is all the light beams that come in.
9/25. at, what time did I say? 9:25 at 23:20:04. 23:20:04. 23:20.
Yeah. Everybody's asking about the outdoor speakers and Motown music. What else they say?
Oh, this is a
Cheri
different.
said that.
I need the other camera.
Oh my God. Yeah.
23.
Leah says these buses hold the key to our energetic exchange. They undulate and create our energy never been ending.
Mhm.
They are energy never been ending.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Energy
that.
can't end, or it's just changed. It's almost like they're infusing us too, like they're infusing Earth.
Hmm.
I get to feel like they're sending down like extra.
Right?
Right. Yeah, that's like they're infusing us with
Yeah.
something else.
It does feel like it, doesn't it? Like
Mhm.
acclimating us. Love
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
That's why I think they come and go, because they're sending stuff down for our next wave.
Yeah. Deanne says they're like ice shiny coins, candy toys. We call them little people and have a name for them. Giants like to be called big people. Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
Wow. Deanne. And Bright Shiny Ray says the blue tendrils were busy working somewhere else for a while, and now their temporary duty assignment is complete, so they came back.
Yeah.
Carpet crawlers head there. Yeah. Love that.
So this is obviously September 25th. And it's at, I need to get a little bit further, but it gets to be a little difficult sometimes to find the exact beginning. So that's bug, not bug, what you just saw there.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Terry?
Yes. Oh my God. Look at the rainbow in there.
Yeah, that
Wow.
was and later on they'll do circles.
Wow.
And I had them coming off the roof over here. They were Blu-rays. I have to remember where they were, what date. But
Look at all that color, you guys. It's full spectrum. That's amazing.
And probably colors we don't even see.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. What is
This
it?
is,
The
I mean, can
fog?
you imagine, right, if we could see the full spectrum of what they.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Judy says stealth. Yeah. Hey, Rush. How you doing? This is from Sally's Land. And this camera you have is like a state-of-the-art camera, isn't it? It's one of the better ones.
Well, it's just a security camera that does. It's called a Reolink Duo 3. They're not crazy expensive, but they're like a couple hundred.
Wow, look at that.
Exactly. This is what I wanted to show you guys. It kind of makes a circle.
Hello. Oh my God.
Wow.
Look at that. It's like a tornado almost.
It's like
I
it's
mean,
increasing the energy, like it's.
yeah. Do a little dance. Bum, bum,
Right.
bum, bum. Man.
Let me see, make sure the
Wow, there's another.
Yeah.
yes,
You know, they know where the cameras are too.
I think
Oh,
so.
yeah. Wow. Now that's just showing off too.
They are. Some of them are showing off. They're still showing off.
I think so,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Leah, why not?
Yeah, Leah says they show us the way to be. Judy says then it's shapeshifted.
Yeah.
Right?
The only constant is change.
Sometimes too, they will come right out of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'll have things fly out of the pool.
That's
And I showed one of those on Facebook, and people are like, what? They're just.
Yeah, that's what they showed me on the remote view of your property.
Oh yeah.
Going in and out.
Right
Yeah.
there, yeah, right like that.
Yeah, like that. But the one I was talking about on Facebook that really warped people's mind was there was a very distinct, what I call a glider. So they have like these two wing things, and they just are very stable, but they just glide out. They don't flap,
Yeah.
So powerful.
Yeah. Let me check
Yeah.
see if we're beyond it. 23,
Okay.
2004. Yeah, we are. Okay, let's go to the next one. So that
Just move
was
by intention.
the next one. I want to flip to 11:4. And I know that there's a lot in between here, but
White Dragon's asking if you have ley lines.
I don't know. But what I'll tell you is there is this area here beyond the wall. I call it beyond the wall. And this is kind of like desert back in here. And there is a tree that I don't know why, but it fell. And then on the same line, there's another tree that fell. And like these are not little tiny things, these are like large limbs. And then on this side of my house over here, I had a Palo Verde that basically lost most of it, just fell over. And it was, I can't remember when it was, but I think it was when Biden was announcing he wasn't going to run, and the thing fell over.
Oh, big shift.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have on my property several points that seem to be, they seem to be.
Yeah, definitely ley lines. Ray wants. Yeah. Ray wants to know your camera again when you get a chance, Sal.
Sure. Okay, so you guys got to remember, help me remember this: 21, 26, 34. 21,
26, 34.
Okay. Not my dimensions. 21.
21, 26, 34.
21, 36 or 26?
26.
All right.
34.
Gotcha. Pretty close.
Yeah. Nancy Jean says the ley lines make trees grow gnarly and lumpy, right?
I have quite a few of those. The bumpy things, bumps that I've found.
Yeah.
Let's just
So
speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just counting. You go ahead.
Okay. Judy asked, can you please explain elementals? You want to explain that, Cheri? What do you think? I mean, there's
elementals to me are what we would consider your fairies, your pixies, your the sprites, all the earth energies that they could be almost anything of what you consider elementals. I mean, I think it's even way beyond our comparison. We assume that they're just energies that are inherently earthly connected, that we can't see, that are just interdimensional beings, like Tinkerbell. But I'm beginning to think that it's much more, it's bigger than that. We just think that's what we call them. So
I'm with you on that too. I feel like they're intergalactic now.
I think they're intergalactic, and
I think we were thinking too small.
Right. And they're varying sizes. They're small, and lots of times I believe that certain entities that you even might think of as, the things that maybe people are afraid of in the forest, even bigger things, are more interdimensional beings too.
Oh yeah.
Though even I know a lot of people, even with Bigfoot or Sasquatch, whatever you prefer to call them, I think that they're dimensional beings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And all that. So it's like the same type of energy.
Yeah. And you can also include in the elementals, earth, metal, water. I mean, so many things have consciousness that we didn't think of. And especially with AI getting so popular now, that we have to look at that as in the future that will have a form of consciousness.
Right.
And I think people get scared about that, but I think these kids now, they're going to be all over it, man.
AI does
Amazing.
not worry me one iota.
Right? Yeah.
Not at
Well,
all. Not to be worried about.
it's I mean, that's something that I kind of studied in grad school.
Did you? Oh, I want to hear about it.
I mean, machine learning, which is basically the basis of statistics, is my background. So, yeah, I know a little bit. I knew a little bit, and I knew I didn't want to be involved in places like Amazon. That was where they were recruiting my my colleagues in grad school to develop this stuff. I mean, I've always kind of felt myself as a gatekeeper in whatever I was doing. I was always kind of the check. But I believe that AI can be used, can make, really amazing strides, as long as it doesn't, as long as it's not all about profit.
Right.
Right. As long as the billionaires don't take over it.
Exactly.
Bright Shiny Ray is asking about your camera. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, it's a Reolink Duo 3.
And you know what else we have to keep in mind? That everything's true and for what we are aware of at the moment. That doesn't mean it actually is what we think it is at the moment and cannot change in the future when our understanding or what we know to be true changes.
That's true. So, this is what I call one of the bug not bug, and it often presents with this appendage that it sticks out, and you start thinking, oh, it's just a bug, and then it does something. So I'm going here frame by frame. And this is 11.4.
Look at all the little orbs inside of orbs, you guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I get pictures of those sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what this is going to resolve pretty quickly. It hangs out for a little bit and it kind of moves away very quickly. But it gives us an image of, well, let's just go with quarter speed and see it.
Yeah, the pool is important, I think, Judy. And DM makes a great point. The spirits are 100% perfect. We humans on Earth are not. Right? The ego. And when we're in ego.
Well, we're not meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Learning, right? The classroom. However, we can ask the spirits to help us correct our mistakes and help us heal through our tears. It's beautiful, Tian. Yeah.
So this was, when was the election? On the 4th?
The 4th or the 5th?
5th, I think.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Sometimes I think bug not bug comes in to announce something. And I know that may sound ridiculous.
No, not at all.
It sounds ridiculous that I'm saying that, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I think, I don't know what this thing here is, but it is, we are moving here. It's just going slowly. It's I could do it at regular speed and you can see.
Yeah.
It's just
I also think
hanging out for a while, and it's like it hangs out. It hangs out until I see it,
Yeah.
Like it wants me to notice it.
It's got a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think as we ascend, we will understand better. We will see more. We will understand the deeper meaning of everything. And we're not really meant to totally understand everything too as humans, but we will get a much better idea of this, I believe, as we go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
definitely.
I've always been somebody who doesn't really need to understand everything. I kind of have
Mhm.
if I have a general sense of something, I'm usually okay.
Mhm.
But this stuff is a little different for me.
Wow.
Right.
I'm
Well, I
gonna
need more of this stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and just 27, 37, 27, 36 here. 27.
27 something 36, I think.
27. It's hard to get it to the exact.
Sure. I can't imagine. Yeah.
But you know how things play out. Like sometimes you think certain things aren't connected, but in some ways they are because they're playing out because we're still transversing the 3D world. We're moving into the 5D. So how spirit is making it play out here is different. And so you can kind of see the connection between what's on our physical plane in everyday life, the media, politics is kind
Yeah.
of playing out the energies of what's here. But a lot of people don't connect it, but it makes sense if you kind of connect it.
Yeah, I think it's easier to understand or to see it
Yes,
in hindsight, of course.
exactly. And it makes sense.
Yeah. Wow.
That wasn't the exact thing that I wanted to show, though.
But I can really see a form taking shape over the pool too.
2634.
Yeah.
20,
Deanne says she thinks about spiritual energy from souls transcending from pandemic and warfare. Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of them that do that, Mary or Deanne. And Mary says these feel like higher dimensional beings, not physical, but have visible light. Reminds me of the astral realm. Yeah.
yeah, I think
Wow.
for
That was a
me,
big
I
one.
think this one here, this is the same one, but it was, it came back. So I'm a little bit earlier than the one you just saw.
Wow.
And I wanted to show you the feathering because it's really pronounced.
Look at how beautiful.
There, yeah.
And it's at 2634. So
I'm writing that down. 2634.
all these measurements.
I'm wondering if you ever put the numbers in from each sequence. I know they show themselves so often, but certain ones, I wonder if that
Mhm.
that would connect to something or a
And
code.
if you connect what's happening on certain dates to what happened in like real everyday life, if you'd be able to make some connection to.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't. The amount of data is staggering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be able to distill it, I think I kind of need to go back in time.
Yeah, they're
when I
definitely
first
here, I
started
think, to help us
collecting.
ascend.
Yeah. I think you need some assistance.
Well, actually, Earth is already ascending. Earth is way ahead of us. We're catching up.
Yeah. Gaia been there. She done.
Right, exactly.
She'll kick us off if we don't get there.
Right. And I do think we're
Yeah.
at another inflection point of choice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think we're like on the
Well, I
prep.
can't find the
precipice.
feathering. That's annoying. Let me look at my phone. I have because it's really cool and it's very quick. It's a quick.
Okay.
Well, maybe I just let it go. I'll let that one go because there are other things, and we still have a lot of not that much time. So on the 5th
Mhm.
at starting at 20:57:24. Okay, 20:57:24.
Got it. 20, 57, 24,
20:57.
24.
Okay, that's about as good as I'm gonna get.
Hey, Jenny B. Everybody's, yeah, everybody's saying beautiful things. Yeah, elevate us to leave the third. Definitely, Judy. And Leah says those are heaven colors. She's seen them. They're alive. Yeah.
So
Hey,
you
Jenny.
see something coming in over here. You see this?
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
And this is what I was seeing on that night, the night of the election.
Mm.
And this is just the first one. So there were multiple ones that came. One was green, and they would just kind of form and then move across the pool.
Mhm.
Go a little faster. And that was when I decided I should post on Facebook because, I've been pretty private about this stuff because, my friends don't know anything about this.
Right? I know. I get it.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
get it.
It's different. So,
Yep.
Anyway.
When you come out as being woo.
Well, yeah, it's the second time you come out. For me, out, and this one has been more difficult.
I was just gonna say the woo is probably way more difficult.
It is,
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas.
Right.
But anyway, I don't want to spend too much time. But there are multiple. You can see there are multiple times that it appeared. 2057, 2205, 2211, 22. Let's go to 2205. 2205 17, 2205 17. Well, 05.
Maybe we can work on like cutting these down and like putting a thing together.
Ray's saying, wait a minute. Aren't we your friends too? We have great opinions about it all.
You saw that one, right? The orange one?
No, do it again. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
my goodness.
reading. Yeah, I would be a horrible assistant on this stuff because I pitter patter. My brain goes all the way around.
I mean, it is my bag, I literally.
Yeah. This is your thing.
But I have some limitations now with my ability to, do much work. So I'm technically disabled. So I'm not working. But there you go, Terry.
Wow. Taken off.
That was
the election.
Yeah. And then 517. That was that one. 11, 22, 11, 45. 22, 11. 22, 11. I have a problem when I click because I have a little bit of, there he is again.
Wow.
Right? I was, I knew that was something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, I believe that's a hopeful thing,
I do too.
I felt it was a very hopeful presentation. It wasn't like this flashy, as you saw on the 4th, the flashy, I'm a Kokopelli wannabe. It was just this beautiful orb or orb.
Yeah, so peaceful, right?
Yeah, exactly. Peaceful. 12:30.
Yeah, and I'm hearing you're not alone. You're never alone.
Here we go. Where's another one? You coming? No? Did I write the time down wrong? That could
There
be.
you go. There's one.
No, it wasn't the same one. But anyway, you got the idea on that one. I'll move along because I do have more to show. I want to definitely show you. So these were the large orbs. Then the blue rays started coming back. Okay. And I want to show you. I'll show you the blue ray, then I'll show you spider, not spider, orange ray, real quick. These are all real quick ones. So blue ray comes 11/6 at 22:04:19.
So this is the day after the election.
Correct. 22:04. 22:04. Well, that's about as close as I can get.
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Right?
Yeah.
And they were like this for days. I left the camera there, but I would check it to make sure there weren't any spider webs or anything on it.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, and
They're talking.
they were over here on the left. I guess
Mhm.
the camera must have moved. Maybe the javelina got it. But they were kind of pulsing.
Yeah.
And they were coming in really strong. So I'm gonna move ahead. So that's the Blu-ray. Then Spider Not Spider came in at basically the same night because it was 07, but at 4 in the morning, 4:23:18. So let's move to that.
Wow. Look at that, you guys. And so
Sorry.
much color on those too.
Yeah, there was 4:23:18. Was that what I said? I don't know. Let's see. 4:21.
2204.
21.
21. Okay.
4:21. Anyway, my ability to move with precision the mouse is very limited.
Sure.
4:21. Okay, we'll just go there.
I see something there. Lower middle.
Yeah, in that area.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And
yeah. Here they come.
this is the Blu-rays here, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what this is here. There's that like circular,
That's an orb.
but this is blue. This is bug, not bug,
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
And bug, not bug has, it confuses me because it kind of moves like a bug, but then it doesn't, and I've seen it do things like shoot orbs off and, just explode.
I feel like,
Yeah,
oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
No,
I feel like the orbs coming in are your ancestors and angels, your ascended masters to let you know that you're protected. 'Cause that's what I get every morning. I get those, the round ones. And I think that's calling in 33 trillion angels every morning.
see, look at that.
Oh, I love that. Oh my God.
Doesn't really scream spider completely, but it has a spidery feel, because I don't see
Yeah.
all the legs, and frankly, you would think that the legs would all be less thick than
Hmm.
what that, at least I do.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's spider not spider, and that spider not spider appeared several times. I'm gonna move to that evening, which is the 7th at 6:00, so 18:06:14.
Well, and this was a day in our lives too that I think we went through a gamut of emotions, right?
Absolutely.
Huge emotions on the planet that day.
18:06. And this is like before it's even really dark. I mean,
Wow.
but you
Oh,
see
look
what
how
you have
pretty.
here.
Yeah.
I've never seen the orange before.
Yeah.
And you see this blue in the background here by this cactus.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of freaked me out.
Yeah. Look at all
Like,
that.
what?
Wow. So much definition. Judy says spider, baby dragon.
Mm.
That would be a really good thought about that, a dragon. Yeah. Wow.
And we aren't actually at 06. There it is again.
Oh,
And
look
it
at the
came back.
color.
Yeah, it's just, I've never seen the orange before, so it was really interesting to me to see that. And it wasn't just because of the sunset, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there's things get toned because of the sunset here, but it was like that later as well. Let me just see if I can find it
Yep.
again.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
just randomly clicking here.
I love this. I mean, this shows us so much that we're not alone.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. How does it make you feel, Sally?
It makes me feel like, I don't know, I guess it feels a little hopeful, right? Like there's more things on our side than we know,
Yeah.
you know?
We've got this.
Because I think this particular time, I mean, I was utterly disgusted and I felt very strongly about the election and about, you know, misdeeds, shall we say.
Yeah.
So for me, it was really helpful to have everything come back because it's been kind of gone for a while. And I haven't had these colors. You know, there's been some color, but it hasn't been like this. And suddenly now things are coming to life again.
So much definition and color. Yeah. Deanne says, so cool. One of my native names is White Spider Woman.
Ha! That's awesome.
Of course.
I'm gonna move to the rainbow warp coil on the 18th. So that was the 7th. Now we're gonna move to the 18th. Okay.
Interesting name, warp coil.
Well, yeah, I had to call things something. I didn't know.
Yeah, I know. No, I can relate to a warp coil.
Yeah, I mean, we all know what a warp coil looks like.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if you remember me telling you about the Kobayashi Maru. And remember I had that hit, Terry, about what is Space Force doing? What are they doing up there? What are they doing? And then the Kobayashi Maru, remember Kobayashi Maru is in Star Trek, and it is Kirk was at the academy and was faced with this. Kobayashi Maru is a simulation that is unwinnable. So Kirk, in order to win, reprogrammed it. So, and I got this some time ago, thinking about, I don't know, I just was suddenly, what is going on? What is going on? And I think there was all of that. I think it was a pre-warning about this election.
The cheating.
So
yeah, because he's supposedly the only one that that ever beat that I can never say Kobayashi.
Well, it was an unwinnable situation, right?
Right. That you all captains have to go through it. They all have to do that scenario.
Yep. What was the time again? God.
On this one, I don't remember.
18, 12, 19. 18,
12, 19. 18, 12, 19. Got it.
Had one, 18. I'll just go
Spock emotions, Judy says.
So this is the Blu-ray or the warp coil, or these are the names that I've used for it over time. But on this particular night, it became a rainbow, which was really beautiful.
Wow. They're having so much fun on your property. I mean, it's just a party.
I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
It's protected space, like.
Yeah.
This is double time. And it comes in to a point where you can actually see it.
Oh, yeah.
What was the time again? 18.
18, 12, 19.
Okay, so I need to go a little faster. 12.
19.
Gotcha.
So you just can't wait to wake up in the morning and see what happened?
Well, oftentimes I will be looking.
Oh, I see it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oftentimes I will look, at night, like around this, because this is early. Usually I may be looking around 9 or 10, and I'll just check. I'll see if there's anything interesting.
Oddly enough, you know what else it looks like? The pattern on the deflector dish.
Huh.
Oh.
You know how Voyager has the deflector dish and it has its round and it has the lines through it. It kind of has that patterns of a deflector dish.
I'm
Not
more of
shaped
a
like
next
it.
generation kid.
Sorry, I'm a Voyager.
But look at how cool that is.
That is.
That is so cool, you guys. That's amazing.
Or a
I'm
hive.
gonna let it play a little bit
Yeah.
because
Wow.
it's just. Sometimes I will see it, doing this, and I will come out and try to interact, and I'll try to see if I can feel things into it or sense things. Usually not, but I keep trying.
Yeah. It looks amazing. It's just amazing.
It is
What a treat.
beautiful. I find
Look at
it
that.
so beautiful.
That's its own portal. It's like they're coming home.
You know what else?
That's what I wonder, if they are portals themselves, those things. They're, I think of them like in terms of programming talk, like pointers. So it's like
Yeah.
something that points to something else. A pointer, that's what a pointer is. So it's
You know what
Yeah.
else it kind of look like? You know those things that at one point that you put inside honey?
Yes.
yeah, a hive.
Yes. Yeah. I love
The
that. 'Cause
bottom
that's,
there, like yeah.
Look
that's
at
kind
that
of,
beauty, will ya?
oh my God. It's stunning.
Wow.
Oh,
So once I started seeing these kind of things,
It's like pulsating.
Cheri, do you remember the date of the dreaming one? I don't know if I wrote it down. Did I write it
Which
down?
one?
Maybe I did. Yeah, I did.
okay.
Okay, I know we're already over time, so I want to show you this one, maybe to close out.
Okay.
That this was the next day, okay?
Okay.
And once I saw that rainbow warp coil, I decided I would try something. So I decided, and I know it sounds a little crazy to even say this, but I decided I would call in all the beings of, the highest dimension who were working for my highest good and the highest good of humanity, and ask them to disperse throughout the world.
Well, that makes sense of what I felt when I saw it then.
That's what I did, and I don't know if this will be the beginning of it, but we'll find the beginning. 2147 what? 2147 57. 2147 40 whoops. 40 sorry. 40.
Wow.
So you
It's
see,
just
again,
unbelievable.
this is the next night. This is the 19th.
Yes. Wow. It's so active. Right, Ray? She can't go overtime in my book either.
40. I'm trying to get there. 40.
Man, it's like a searchlight. This is interesting because when I did the remote on your land under
Yep.
the pool,
Yep.
it is kind of like a honeycomb. There's all sorts of tunnels
Oh.
going to all sorts of different areas for different entities.
Well, that's interesting.
That's amazing. Yeah, Deanne. Sometimes spirits travel on the backs of birds. Yeah, definitely.
I have
It's,
many birds.
man,
So this is I'm allowing it to play a little bit so that you can see how it came in. So you can see the start.
look at the colors in that. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah, I love that.
It hasn't been like this. Well, I've seen like these streaming orb things for probably 3 nights solid that I saw them for, like on both cameras. But this is one in particular was it took my breath away. It was so pronounced. I don't want to go past it, so hopefully you'll end up. Maybe I'll just speed up the time. speed it up a little bit so that we don't.
Yeah,
waste
White Dragon says it looks like a fiber in the wind,
Mm.
too. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting because I haven't moved these cameras.
Yeah,
And it would be over here, and then now it's kind of on the left side of the camera,
yeah,
and they move around, and I don't know why they move to where they move.
yeah,
I just know that in the morning and when I go out, I can't, find any filament or anything.
yeah.
Um,
Well, and look at all the orb activity around it, too.
yeah,
There
and
she
you see
is.
things come out, right?
Yeah.
Watch this.
What? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love these.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah,
after I asked everything to come in.
that's what I see in the mornings.
Well, that makes sense, though, to how I felt when you showed it to me. I felt
Yeah.
like I felt like it's like similar to a snowstorm that comes in and blankets you and everything's silent and you're almost frozen in time and you have that peace. And I feel like that's what it's doing to us. It like blanketed us. And that's what we're in now. Like it just,
Right?
we're in divine time. We're like out of phase. It like blanketed us
Yeah.
and put us in a different phase than norm. We're out of phase until
Love
spirit.
that.
We're on spirit time. I mean, we're always on spirit time, but this is like extra spirit time. And we'll get put like back into sync when spirit's ready. That's why we have to kind of just let it flow right now. That's why everyone is acting normal for what we would consider normal. Think about it. Is anybody acting normal?
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is George, like 33 trillion angels.
Right?
And
Right. Exactly. It's like total blanket of.
yeah, the quantum field.
Right.
It's not done.
I am. Oh, unbelievable. I mean, not unbelievable. I believe it, but I'm so excited.
I mean, I was so shocked because I was watching this live, and
Wow.
it was just like what? I didn't have words for it because this coil was so beautiful apart from the other, and then all of the stuff came in, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. I told, they're like, they got this. Really. It's like, they got this.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right where we're supposed to be.
Right.
Leanne says normal is setting on my dryer.
Hmm.
Thank you. I like that. I'm gonna try to remember that, Deanne. I love that.
Right.
Yeah, it's simply amazing, isn't it?
It is. But I just got this such a peaceful feeling when I saw it, and just like this. And they equated it to that freshly fallen, and you're just like frozen in that peaceful space where you almost feel at night when you go outside and it almost feels unreal.
Yeah.
If you live in this, with that snow, that's how I felt. That just special.
Yeah.
Like,
That is a special time, isn't it? That
Yeah.
right. And that's what I think we're in.
Yeah, I think you're right. I love that, Cheri. Yeah, fresh fallen snow.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, girl.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
that's
still
just
going.
amazing.
Yeah. It I mean, we could keep watching it and watching it.
Yeah. Why not?
That is really amazing, though.
Yeah, supernatural versus super freak.
It was funny because when I posted a tiny clip of it on Facebook, and people are like, "Oh, it's snow," and somebody else, "Oh, it's midges." I'm like, midges? What's a midge?
Oh, you don't get midges down there. And I think it's not midge season anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, but
That's a freshwater lake. We get midges up here in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I never really heard of a midge.
Yeah,
but
those aren't midges.
White Dragon says they would set up a infrared camera, maybe a camera, and you can set colored filters on to see what you get.
I don't have filters. I do. This is IR at night, so this is just it's a spotlight. I can make it just be infrared whenever I want. But I like to see the colors. But I don't know enough about, maybe White Dragon, you can advise me how to do that. I don't know how to do that myself.
Yeah. White Dragon, if you want to, go ahead and email me, and I'll share you guys your emails. And also, Annie Bear says, I think our inner healing, not shadow work, is stitching us or stretching us, I don't know, to our highest good and timeline. I think both. Stitching
Well,
and stretching.
yeah, because we can't move forward the way it was, so it has to wipe it out,
Yeah.
and that's what we're in. We have to.
Yeah.
We can't move forward on our current foundation.
Yeah. It's got to break up a little more.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the infrared looks like. I mean, it's still quite a it's a decent visual. I don't really know what. Usually, what I will do is I'll look at these things that you can see. This is like, I guess last night. This morning, this is 4 a.m. You can see there's something here, whereas before everything was on the right side.
Yeah.
If there's anything over there. Anyway, so that's kind of what, I guess I'll stop sharing.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah. Did someone say chocolate? No, but I wish I had some.
Mm. I got it all. I got cookies. I got chocolate.
I have to go bake pies.
I do have one Toblerone left.
Oh.
Oh, yes, please.
I like Toblerone.
Yeah.
They had it at Costco on sale, so I had to buy it.
Oh, no.
No.
I buy that dark chocolate at Aldi's. I love it.
I love dark chocolate.
Yeah. It's great.
Mm.
Well, yeah, everybody's saying very cool, Sally. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We should get you some video programs so we can splice them together so you can like present them in a.
Yeah, I have Movie Maker. It's just the I mean, I have means to do this, but I found that the thing that takes the least time for me is to just show the way I did.
Yeah.
It just mark spots that I want to show, and then show that using the Reolink software, which is it's not great. I mean, the Linux system, so it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Because I can't get into it like I could with Windows, but. Anyway, I'm babbling.
No, I find that when I'm catching orbs on my video cam, if I transfer it, like if I move it into Movie Maker,
it doesn't.
They get lost sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
For me,
Yes, then it would be better not to.
The problem is the size, because once you start working in Movie Maker, things get bigger and bigger and bigger, and this framework around it. Whereas if it's just an MP4, it's just an MP4. And as long as it's backed up, I feel okay using it. So.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Cheri.
Thank you so much, Sally. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Those were great, though.
Did you have any more that you wanted to share on the remote view?
Yeah, if you've got time.
I personally do. I don't want to take up anybody's time, but I know we have a reading coming soon anyway. So
yes, we do. We do. This is all about your path to enlightenment. You're working with them. This is your purpose. It's a free will planet. So if you want someone else to come in, they will. But this is why you're here. You were a priestess in another time. And a mystic. So they're also talking about the pool being on a vortex. There's a honeycomb underneath it. I don't know if you can see that, or if I can move it. There it goes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So there's the honeycomb.
Wow.
Okay. And there's each one of those portals, like there's so many different caves or tunnels or whatever you want to call them.
Panels, huh?
Yeah, and there's a guardian on each one.
Wow.
So it's like so to get into those depths and all those different areas requires an open heart, basically. So That's why they're there with you. You've got an open heart and a healer's heart. And
Mhm.
it's because everything that you've been through in your life, Sally, that not only are you a scientist, but also you're open to love and you're open to joy.
Mm.
So, yeah, you still have that warmth in your heart. So it was really beautiful. It's the New World Order. They bring others to Earth for meetings.
Mm.
Been doing it for years. They might have had, did you put in that pool or did somebody else?
Someone else did.
Yeah, they might have had problems when they put it in with the pool pump or something, some sort of the mechanics because of the energy there.
I did
Um,
replace the pool pump with a different pool pump. But
okay. So it was you that had the problems. Your dad's helping with this in the data collection, and your brother will be helping.
my dad.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. Well,
Hell no. Sorry, no, but
okay.
my mother. My mother was.
Okay.
She's the math science person.
Okay. Then that's who it is because
Okay.
they were showing me somebody helping you on the other side, and
Ah.
your brother will be helping you from this side though.
No, I don't want him to go.
No. He'll be helping from this side.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
um,
My
it's
brothers don't believe in this.
it's okay. It's a super highway with the ley lines, and it's also an airport. But when they said airport, they said aeropuerto, so it's in Spanish. Um, uh, there's new houses popping up. Um, there used to be a burial site or something there.
Mm.
It's like this has been a sacred space that you're on for a long time.
Mm.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't like a burial site necessarily for humans. It might have been for dinosaurs. It might have been for galactics, but it's like the crystalline energy that's there. It's like the energy of the ancestors and the giants.
Wow.
So
That makes sense.
yeah. Anyway, there's some other stuff that's personal that I'll
Yeah.
email you or I'll tell you in our reading.
Yeah. When we have our reading, that'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Cheri, did you have anything you wanted to add, or?
Um,
Cheri has, for those of you who don't know much about Cheri and I have known each other now. We've been with Val, kind of our founding members in her membership. But we got to know each other that way. And I know that Cheri has this kind of galactic connection.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted to add.
Just that basically what we've already said, that I feel that that place it's multi-dimensional, it's multi-layered, it's been used as sacred sites through the millennia for galactics, for natives, for different areas. It's been multi-dimensional, and it's still being used as multi-dimensional.
wow.
It's a site of portals, of transference of energy, transferring of spirit. It's like everything. It's just a sacred place overall, and will continue to be a sacred area. And it will become more significant as we go forward, places like that.
When people come to visit.
Yes, it will be a place, I'm hearing, peace, of healing, of insight, of great insight. It will be unique to the people who visit.
Mm.
So it will be very transformational.
Nice. That's beautiful. It's to me, it's a very peaceful place here, and everyone
Right.
who's come here has been like,
Right.
a big, sigh
I
of
can't
relief.
wait. We'll have to do a show from when I get there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. How fun.
Okay,
thank you.
that was fun. I appreciate you so much, Terry. Seriously, you're like the top. I sent Terry
Aw.
the song. I don't know if you guys know Cole Porter, but he said it best. Terry's the top. So go listen to the lyrics,
Oh,
look at the lyrics, and
I laughed and cried when I read the lyrics to that. I like Durante's nose. You're the snooze. I just
your Waldorf salad, your Mickey Mouse.
right.
Oh,
It's the funniest. it's a dear sweet
Yeah.
song. So thank
Mm.
you, Sally. That was
You're
amazing.
welcome. Heartfelt.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, thank
Okay.
you, Cheri,
Yeah.
for being here too.
Well,
So
thanks for inviting me. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
yeah, we'll
Thanks,
have to do it
guys.
again.
All
Okay,
right.
everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see
Bye.
you later. Bye-bye.
Yep.
There we go.